Greetings, nature enthusiasts and thrill seekers. Immerse yourself in the dramatic world of wild battle, where animals go head-to-head in astonishing battles and gripping hunts. A brave turtle faces a pack of fearful cows. I've seen many videos of cows being curious and cowardly at the same time. This won't even be a battle, but just a funny episode with a turtle and cows who couldn't figure out what a live rock was doing in their pasture. The white cow gets the first bite on the nose. It bounces back in fright and runs away. Curiosity only grows after this, but no one else risks approaching. The bravest was a little calf. It came up as if nothing had happened and started sniffing the evil turtle. There was no need to wait for a bite in the nose, and then you see yourself and the scared cows scattering the whole herd. Wolf versus elk. A resident accidentally noticed the battle and filmed it with a drone. Despite the obvious difference in size, the wolf suddenly appeared from the forest and attacked the elk standing in shallow water. A long fight ensued between the animals. The elk fought off wolf attacks and tried to hoof it, yet the predator managed to get close to the victim and claw at its leg. A couple of minutes later, the elk managed to get away and tried to leave, but the wolf kept up and ran after the intended victim. Eventually, the elk managed to get to deep water, where the tired predator did not dare go. Adult elk are hunted only in packs, so it is unclear what the wolf was hoping for in our case. Look at that. A cheeky snake attacked a rabbit's nest with several babies in it. I don't know if it managed to kill all of them, but the furious mother returned home and immediately attacked the intruder. Clearly, the rabbit does not have any special weapons to cope with such an enemy, but it attacked the snake as skillfully as possible to chase it away from its nest as quickly as possible. It worked very well and very effectively. Next, it's impala versus impala, which at first glance may seem like a harmless battle. But you see a deep wound on the side of one of the males. It can have serious consequences, up to and including becoming prey to predators. Well, the impala fight ended sorrowfully. The two males were so engrossed in badassery that they completely lost their fear and vigilance. It was at this time that a lioness approached them. Surprisingly, it did not even have to hide or catch up with the nimble impalas. It just walked up, and one unlucky goat became her prey at once. Hippos do not like strangers in their territory, or rather in their swamp, and even the most ferocious predators, crocodiles, sometimes have a hard time. Adult crocodiles are probably not afraid of anything except aggressive hippos. The bite of a female hippo was measured because males are too aggressive, but even its bite force reached a giant value, 128 kilograms per square centimeter. It's interesting that the word hippopotamus comes from the Greek word for water horse. Hippos are related to whales and cows. One of the most peaceful big cats is certainly the cheetah. Now, this doesn't mean that if you notice a cheetah that you can go up to it and rub its neck, but they're not dangerous for people. The world fame of the cheetah is not because of its peaceful disposition, but its incredible sprinting ability. Now you see how the fastest terrestrial predator spotted a family of warthogs, but the cheetah clearly underestimated its opponents. Several large warthogs started to defend their young fiercely and took turns pounding on the brazen predator. After a successful hit, the cheetah flew several meters into the air and immediately realized that it had to get out of the way quickly. Lion versus leopard. Obviously, fights and battles between these predators are only possible for food and in some cases for territory. The weight of the leopard is 60 to 80 kilograms, so the lion can outweigh it by 3 times. The outcome of the clash is predictable, so leopards usually have to flee, and the lions act very carefully when clashing with leopards, not trying to kill, but only to chase away the unwanted guest. Crocodiles are slow but cunning. They spend almost all their time lying motionless in shallow water or passively drifting. But this calmness can be deceptive. As soon as a potential victim reaches the limits of its reach, the crocodile immediately makes a sharp throw, and a powerful tail plays a major role in this, using which the crocodile throws his body forward. The crocodile has a small brain, though they are the most intelligent of all reptiles. But in this case, the brain did not help. The zebra was very lucky and managed to escape from the powerful jaws. Here you see how a naughty pit bull decided to attack a pack of capybaras. A capybara is a rodent that weighs up to 65 kilograms and looks very much like a huge guinea pig. Capybaras are semi-aquatic and spend most of their time in water. So for a dog to fight in water with a pack of such giant guinea pigs is doomed to failure in advance. But the dog still confidently swims towards them despite the bites and attacks of the capybaras, who are just protecting their nest and offspring. The pit bull pays no attention at all to the cries of his mistress, who calls out to him on the other shore. Good thing the capybaras weren't too aggressive and the dog returned to his mistress unharmed. Crocodiles do not distinguish ranks and attack not only defenseless ungulates, but also lions, hippos, and even elephants. Crocodile jaws have tremendous strength. In addition, he has a special structure of teeth. They are arranged asymmetrically, so that the large teeth of the upper jaw correspond to the small bottom jaw. So his teeth lock together like a lock, and it's almost impossible to escape from his mouth. The elephant mother and its calf wanted to quench their thirst with fresh water, but their plans were not meant to be fulfilled. Suddenly, a toothy crocodile emerged from the water and clamped onto its trunk. The reptile immediately dragged its prey underwater, but the clever creature managed to escape from the deadly jaws. The lion pride observed the black buffalo for a long time, which was hiding in the bushes to avoid falling into the clutches of predators. But it quickly grew tired of this game. That's when the horned animal decided not to wait for a painful attack, but to attack itself. For some reason, these two antlerless moose believed that serious confrontations between tough guys should look like this. They waved their hooves a bit, engaged in a staring contest, and that's enough. Time to go and relax. If you're ever asked why you came home later than usual, you can confidently say that you were at a fight club. And it would be absolutely true, because you were actually watching an exciting fight between two hares, honing their combat skills on each other. The King of Beasts truly decided to demonstrate its royal majesty when it pounced on its potential prey with a playful leap. From such firm paws, it would be unlikely for the hippopotamus to escape. The hyenas were just about to have a satisfying meal, and they'd even washed their paws before the feast. But uninvited guests arrived at the party, two lionesses showing their claws and scattered everyone present at the banquet. The buffalo observed the lurking cat for a while, and then thought, what the heck, and charged. As a result, this venture proved not in vain, and the predator, limping on one leg, fled far away. The kangaroo noticed a dog nearby and immediately went into defense mode, shifting from one leg to another in the water, like a true boxer. Barking furiously, the dog approaches the opponent, but receives a punch to the face. After a quick exchange, the dog foolishly goes back for more, and this time risks being drowned. Miraculously, the dog manages to dodge the kangaroo's strong paws and escapes to safety. It decides to skip the next round. Two lionesses latched onto the buffalo with a deadly grip, but suddenly, another member of the family came to its aid, and with a powerful horn strike, narrowly missed piercing the wildcat's belly. Then another friend arrived, and the bewildered predators were forced to retreat with empty paws. A Bengal tiger engaged in a desperate battle with a grizzly bear, considered one of the deadliest in the world. Emitting shrieks and roars, the tiger tried to neutralize its opponent, but the bear launched a counterattack. At first, neither of them wanted to give in, but towards the end of the fight, the predatory cat decided to retreat. We hope you had an exhilarating experience exploring the world of animal battles, fierce rivalries, and thrilling hunts with Wild Battle. Subscribe and leave a comment to let us know your thoughts and suggestions.